So we did implement the function to fetch the data from the API. Now let's call this function from the view model and implement it. But before that, let's correct our base URL. I did a mistake in the base URL. This is the doc of the API, but actual API we have to consume. Go to Pokemon and then Pokemon. You have to consume it from here. So the base URL should be this, not the docs. It should be API/v2. So that's fine. Let's cross check again. /Pokemon. So we got 2 slash. So let's remove this slash from here. Now let's go to view model and we need to add combine and a cancelable. Cancelable. It is a set with any cancelable. Now for a publisher we need to have a subscriber. To subscribe we need to use sync status. We can check the status of the subscription using this. You can check if it is succeed or fail, anything. And here we will get the model if it is successfully decoded. To store the data, we need to have a variable which will store the data. Results should be an array of type result. Initialize the array. Now in the result you can assign the data result, because we don't want only the result of the model, not anything else, so we will assign only the result. Is self, so let's declare big bar so that there is no memory leak, and unwrap the self with guard. We need to store it into a cancelable. Call the function from the initializer. Now let's go to our view. In the view, you can either call it from the view or from the view controller. I'll show you both. So view model. Results is a publisher, so you can subscribe to this publisher as well. But if you declare it using a published property wrapper, you have to use $. .sync, and here you will get the result type. So here we just need to check if result have any data. If there is any data, we will just reload the table view. To update any kind of UI related stuff, you need to update it in the main thread. So we are using dispatch queue main async. It will update the UI asynchronously. Self reload data. We need to have a cancelable here as well. So just copy these and import combine and declare a cancelable here and store it to the cancelable. Now we need to change it to view model results.count, and also we need to have a data here to iterate through, which is view model result. We will iterate through this through index path row. Now change it to data.name. Let's hit and run and see if everything works fine. Oh, we need to inject the API here. We can do it through API default home API delegate, or we can do it from the initializer as well. In the view model, we can do it here as well. Whichever you like, it's up to you. I'm keeping it here. Here we got the data successfully and is populating in the table, but we have some warning, constraint related warning. So what is saying that it cannot determine the height. So to do that, to fix that, we need to call a delegate height for row at index path, return 50, because we have declared the height programmatically in the constraint but not in the delegate, so that's why it was complaining. Now hit and run again. Warning is gone. So yeah, in the next episode we will show how to fetch the data and load more data with pagination style.